I'm going to talk a little bit about leash walking, and I want to demo that the shorter you have, I'm going to talk about leash walking. So we're going to have Pippin heeling on the right. So one of the biggest mistakes I see dog owners making is that they try to teach their dogs to heel by pulling on the leash right here. We've been working a little bit on heel, so he is offering looking up, and he isn't pulling as hard as he was when he got here. But what we teach our dogs by doing this, by keeping the leash so short, yes, good puppy, he's offering me some good stuff there. So what we teach our dogs by doing that is there's two different things that we could be doing anytime we're using pressure. Anytime we're applying pressure to our dog, such as applying that collar pressure, there's two types of things we can be doing. We can be desensitizing them, which means getting them used to it, teaching them to be less sensitive to it, or even doling them up to it. And the other thing we can be doing is sensitizing them to it. Sensitizing them to it basically means making them more sensitive, and it teaches them to be softer on the leash. So the more we hang on them, the more we are desensitizing. So if that leash pressure is a cue, yes, that means move this way, and we're always applying that cue. Where can the puppy walk if I'm doing this, where he does not feel that collar pressure? There's nowhere he can walk and nothing he can do to make that collar pressure turn off. Yes. So we accidentally teach him to ignore it. Instead, I tend to use longer leashes. So this morning when I wanted him to get his sillies out, I took him out on I think it's 10 to 15 foot long leash. It's not a retractable leash, it's a long leash. And then I just basically let him run around and get his sillies out. And then I came back out and I started working on rewarding him for just paying attention, because he can't heel if I have no focus. So I'm going to show you what that drill looks like. This is known as a distraction bubble. Yes! And you can see he was very quick to focus. Yes! Because this puppy heels on the right, I am setting him up by feeding, yes, from my right hand. Yes! The other thing you will seldom see me doing when it comes to come or heel is not moving when after I mark. Yes! Puppies love to chase and play, and they're always looking for an opportunity to have fun. In order to teach a puppy to pay attention, I need to teach him that I'm fun. Off. Off. Yes. So with fun comes movement. So once he pays attention to me, I say yes, and then I show him that I am fun by adding movement. I'm also holding the food reward just like that. Oh, he's sniffing the phone, it might fall. Okay, just like that. And it's a little piece of kibble, so it's a small piece. Yes, and you can see I've now got a puppy, yes, that's saying, what are we gonna do next? And because I've got a puppy saying, what are we gonna do next? I know I'm ready to move out of the distraction bubble and into the foundation stages of loose leash walking. So my food will be in my right hand, my leash will be in my left. And I'm using my voice to keep the puppy close. Yes. So means whatever you were doing when you heard that is why, yes, you're not getting rewarded. You lost your reward. Yes. Yes. marking there? Oh my goodness, did you not chew that kibble? What am I marking there? I'm actually doing 3 separate things. In the beginning stage, I'm marking if he even glances at me out of the corner of his eye. I'm saying yes, and I'm feeding him as I walk out of that heel side hand. The other thing I'm marking is if he shows up in this little circle right on my right hand side. So I'm marking position and focus. And then sometimes he just walks faster than the average person. So if he gets ahead of me, all I'm doing there is turning. He's offering lots of behaviors. He's very silly. So he's putting his teeth on the leash a little bit. He's popping up a little bit. When he does that, I just say at, and even if I've already said yes, I would then revoke that food reward. Yes. Later, we will add an automatic sitting when we stop to control the speed so we don't have to do as many turns. So he's distracted, so I go back to my distraction bubble. Yes! And I mark and reward when he chooses to focus on me. Yes! Got distracted, I went back to my distraction bubble. The other thing you may have noticed is he ended up on my left side. I didn't make a big deal about it. I didn't look at him over there. I didn't reward him over there. Nothing happens over here. Eventually, off. Yes. They learn to show up where the food is, and they start showing up on the right side. We'll also work on the different positions. So if my dog is ahead of me, let's say we are going hiking and I have my dog off leash. He's running around, having a great time, and we pass somebody on the hiking trail. I should be able to tell my dog to come, which means your toes to my toes, and then switch into the heel position so we could go walking. But they have to understand how to get to the heel position from in front of you. He's being very silly. So the come position is going to be at, off. Is going to be right in front of you. Come. Yes. The heel position is going to be to your right side. Heel. Yes. Good boy. And then once I've asked him to heel, we can heel along, right? He's a baby. This is his... He hasn't had many sessions in this, so he's still getting rewarded for staying there. Yes. Okay. And then once I want him to go run and romp on the trails again, I will release him from a formal heel with the words, okay, and encourage him to go out and move. I am going to just take a little second after we're done with this to work on jumping again because we're being very silly with this cool weather.